At last, it is done. After an actual eternity, finally, the sacred texts, the sauce, to the greatest piece of clothing I have ever spent my money on. Why this hasn't been put into video format, I have absolutely zero idea, but that all changes today, my dear and close fellow degenerates, as we finally unravel and reveal the sauce of the sacred Ahegao Hoodie. At least this one, which is the most popular model. There are millions more, but we're just gonna do this one for today. Also, if you want one of these Man of Culture hoodies for yourself, be sure to watch until the end to find out how to get one. Seriously, please watch till the end. I need that viewer retention, please. So these images are from a variety of certain cultured texts, curated for only the most tasteful of people. And through looking up the actual sauce of the Ahegao Hoodie, I was greeted with this picture. A hoodie and a bunch of codes. If you're unfamiliar with what these 5 to 6 digit codes are, say you're one of those people who faps to the Netflix adaptations of your already substandard waifu, these codes are for a website called you know. Each code you put at the end of the URL to get brought directly to the manga or doujinshi that each picture is from. This picture has some of the real sauce, not all of it. Some will have fake codes that lead to some pretty fucked up stuff, so be careful. Not everyone on the internet is a wholesome Harry, you know what I'm saying? Before I actually get into the sauce itself, I just wanted to mention that finding all the sauce to compact into this one video, it was a logistical nightmare from the absolute get-go. I spent consecutive days mapping out every source, every numerical value, joining every lewd anime Discord that came up in hopes of finding leads for the sauce, only to come up empty-handed. Dead ends arose, distractions ensued, hundreds of volumes of some of the most filthy, fucked up, and floundering images I've ever laid my eyes on, all to lead to this moment. And finally, I have for you the sauce of the sacred Ahegao Hoodie. No more time wasted. Allow us to begin. Alright, so let's start with the elephant in the room. This one right here. The main face. It's from Danki Revolution 139808, page 19. The sauce is this trap getting his bussy annihilated. Yes, the shining face of the Ahegao Hoodie is a femboy's mind melting away as his trap trench endures impacts of intensity. And it works! If I'm gonna be honest, reading through it, some Sailor Sissy stuff. Pretty tasty, pretty flavorful. Any trap lover will want this in their trap. And now you have the sauce. Happy fapping. Which one next? This one, I guess. Baby girl looking like she'll bite my whole finger off. The manga's called 4-Leaf Lover, or 33260. The face itself is on page 30. Plot is also quite spicy, quite raunchy indeed. I won't spoil too much, but it's pretty clever, yet pretty filthy for a doujin plot. It's definitely, discussed like it's dirty, though. It might not tickle everyone's fancy. One of the Chad MCs in it is also named Ben. Hillgang, I'm so honored. It's nice to read it and, assure yourself that you're loved somewhere, that the words are directed, at you, that someone somewhere would scream your name. I'm getting off topic. I actually like the face from the same character on the very next page more than the one on my hoodie, but that's personal preferences or whatever. The ending, it's not for everyone. Moving on. This one, what is it? It's so good. The sauce is My Lovely Angel Ayasetan 121916. The filthy yet floundered face can be found on page 20. The expression from the girl ignited from being filled with copious amounts of the MC's life juice. Reading through the rest of the manga, the culture is exquisite, the art is wonderful, and the other panels are definitely worth checking out if you're into, any of these tags. They're pretty good if I do say so myself. Good stuff. Moving on. So this baddie right here, what's her backstory? The sauce is Seno Chokyo no Puppet, or training a brainwashed puppet, 73111. It's some good mind break. Who wouldn't be against that? Expression itself is on page 19. Classic femdom with a cross-dresser twist. It might not be for you, or it might be your number one desire. It's up to the person. Some more spicy art style. The expressions here are also quite wild. It's definitely impressive that the prominent chick here is into neuroscience, which leads to her accomplishments in mind break. It's definitely worth a read if you're into cross-dress and mind stress. Alright, so this next one's gonna really hit home for you mommy GF biggie milky motherfuckers. And if you're lactose intolerant, prepare to meet your maker. The sauce is Isuzupai, or 144529, and I'm gonna be real, I'm just milking these puns dry at this point. That was terrible. This manga puts the lack of low-tier content into lactose. This is some good, spicy, crunchy, high-quality stuff for you milky mad lads out there. The detail is meticulous. The verbatim used just tickles my fancy. very good scenes for any cultured connoisseur. And now you have the sauce. Ah, yeah, right shoulder, this one right here. Allow us to indulge. The sauce is from Unlove S. The face itself is on page 10, right in the middle. What another sight to behold. No time is wasted, it's already to the good a couple pages in. Some good switch action, the fortitude of this lady, the inner beast of this woman on utter display. But moving on, how about this one, top from the main trap. The sauce is Akuchisuki Sensei? Akuchisuki Sensei 106186. The expression itself resides on page 21. Now unfortunately I could not find an English translation of it, so I can't really say much about the plot or where it goes. It primarily features futanari, which, I mean, if that's your thing, go wild, but like, I don't get why they exist. It's not my thing, but hey, if it is, and you're cool with no English translation, enjoy yourself. Moving on. And this one. It's from Metamorphosis, 177013, page 24. If you're a broken soul that's already read it, you know what's up. The plot's internally shattered my will to live, so if that's your thing, there you go. But, I wouldn't push it too much from my end. And, yeah, moving on. Alright, this one took unbelievably long to find, but it surfaced with grace. The sauce is Yutuse Muchi Chigoku? I'm terrible at this. 101499. The face itself is on page 49. And if you're the type of person who's in it for a good time, not a long time, or if you just have hilariously low endurance, then you'll be all over this one. It doesn't waste your valuable time on frivolous non-essentials like plot development. The girl is cursed by some monster peen thing that turns her into a Fuda. It's an incredibly exotic read, but I couldn't find myself, you know, getting into it. But hey, that's your thing. That's your thing. Moving on. Ah yes, this broken up classic. It gave me literal nightmares. The sauce is Masou, Kishi, Eclair, Knights, Chocolate, and Pudding. 86895. The face itself is on page 17. There's a clear theme with this doujin. It's eggs. I can't eat eggs anymore after reading this, dear fucking god. If you're into parasites, futas, and other horrendous crimes on the internet, then this'll be right up your alley. I struggled to read through most of it, but if you can stomach the oofy details and still somehow remain eccentric, well then good golly, I'll fear you for the rest of my days. But if you're into it, there you go. Alright, this one right here. It got cut off my hoodie, but I got the full face printed on the hood, so that was nice. The sauce is Child Destruction, Big Red Riding Hood, and the Little Wolf, 173936. Finally, a name I can actually pronounce. The face featured is on page 14, and what a face indeed. Have you ever thought to yourself, ah yeah, that Little Red Riding Hood fairy tale, God that turned me on into oblivion, let me get her into a shape that'll bend the laws of physics on how undeniably thick someone can be, and put her up with that big bad furry to create the ultimate fairy Coomers extravaganza. And that's exactly what this is. In comparison to some other doujinshis I've read so far in doing research for this video, this one is pretty tame, yet it doesn't skimp out on the smut. Like, this is a good read. The Wolf edition might not be for everyone, but what can you do? But now you have the sauce. Oh, and looky here, another clean cut. I got you though. The sauce is Ramilia and Frandel's Spearmatic, or 65712, and you can find the specific face on page 16, right there. It's about time that we got one of these that featured lollies. Me being of legal age, I'm not so much for philandering with Lolly and Shota, but I mean, it's here if, you know, that's what you're all about. There's no English translation, at least from what I could find, so good luck on finding out what lollies say when they're torn into. Art style is to be admired, like the hardworking FBI agent that's probably in my webcam watching me make this video. What's up, man? I'll keep my commentary on this one short. Like my dick. It's tough stuff, man. Another clean cut curated kindly for your cock and balls, boss man. The sauce is Sanchi Chokusu 81892, and I became infatuated with the face found on page 17. Sea life is a theme in this one, so it's not personally my thing, but whatever, this chick begs to differ. Brain fuck, dear god. This is definitely one of the more outplaced ones. It'll please a very niche audience, but if that's what you fall under, now you have the sauce. I'll knock the hood out on one go. Here we go. On the back of mine, we got these two baddies being blundered to bits by backhandling belligerents. These two, from where did they come from? The right side sauce is Futa Joga Kin Siri. I give up, dude. 180315. It's two girls who don't got girly bits in an educational environment, so that goes about as well as you'd think. Also, there's that too if you're into that. Left side sauce is Gareki 17 193568 from the man, the myth, the Ahegao legend, Asanagi. Asanagi's like my hero, dude. Deadass. Everything he makes is worth your time to whip it to. Trust me. Oh, and it's on page 2. I forgot to mention that. Also on my hoodie, it got printed here at the bottom for some reason. But moving on to the front. This one right here, another banger from Asanagi. The sauce is Gareki 16, page 3. I unfortunately don't have a code. That's just how it be sometimes. Every volume of Gareki is an absolute banger. Read thoroughly and not ferociously, my fellow degenerates. 2 clean cuts right here, so I'll just knock them out together. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak. The right side sauce is Limit Break, 90031. The picture itself is on page 12. Typical cheating wife. Oh god, my husband won't touch me. Oh wow, it's my ex-boyfriend from college who satisfied me back then. Yep, marital vows completely out the window. You know, that sort of flick. Once again, it somehow, some way also got printed cut off all the way at the bottom, so that's nice. The left side sauce is Boku no Oinari-sama, My Inari, 111940, with the specific face on page 11. I actually very much enjoyed it. Fox girls are pretty lit, I'm not finna lie. It's censored though, so if that's an issue... Alright, so my SLR just died, so you're gonna just have to experience the rest of this video with this webcam, so... This cropped one right here, that's Victim Girls 12, Another One Bites the Dust, or 162677, courtesy of Ahegao Jesus himself, Asanagi. This one stretches the boundaries of what you thought this man was capable of, and my god, is it one filthy piece of textual imagery compacted into a readable manga. It's not for the faint of heart. And finally, this one right here, which appears on both sleeves. The sauce is Sishingu Girl. Image itself is on chapter 1, page 21. No code to share, but you'll find it if you search it. It's good stuff without a doubt. And that's pretty much the sauce for the Ahegao hoodie. Now, the final question that's probably on your mind is, where can I get one of my very own? Well, you're in for a delightful surprise, because I've got you in the description below. Teamed up with the boys at Beautiful Halo to bring you some epic man of culture hoodies that you, yes you, can buy and wear. That's right, impress your friends, stun your coworkers, put it on a pillow and have relations with it. The options are utterly endless. There's a design for anyone and everyone to love, and if the culture designs are a bit too over the top for your tastes, there's a bunch of other safe for work designs to enjoy. So if that sounds up your alley, please be sure to use my custom link, bit.ly/flowmotion.anime-merch. That's bit.ly/flowmotion.anime-merch. Anything you get on the website helps to support my channel, so it's a win-win for everybody involved. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that bell to get cultured videos just like this in your sub box. And studies show, if you join my Discord server, you'll instantly receive 1 harem in the mail. And yeah, that's all. I'm out.